don't even know who our politicians are. Like, I just found out we have a female governor. I had no fucking clue who the governor is.
That lady's out to lunch.
I have no clue. But New Yorkers, we don't care. It's the mayor of New York City is the governor of the state. In our minds.
Right. That's the leader.
We just don't, like, you're saying what's going on here, and that's all that matters.
Right.
And we're very, that's the only thing we really think about as a city.
Yeah. What is it like there now with the immigrants?
So here's the thing. New York is so diverse, you can't tell immigrants are there. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like, if there's other cities that are like really homogenous, they're all white, and then all of a sudden a bunch of not white people come, you're like, oh my God, we got immigrants everywhere. But for a New Yorker to be like, hey, I think we got some immigrants here, it's impossible.
Right.
Everybody's an immigrant. Everybody's brown, everybody's black, everybody's Asian. Like, there's all these different ones.
Right.
The tricky thing with, you're talking about the migrant crisis, is that they're taking advantage of New York is like the biggest state in the country. It's like, I think maybe the only big city that has a right to shelter.
Right.
It's the only one of this size that has a right to shelter.
And it used to be for homeless people.
It's only for homeless people.
Yeah.
They're taking advantage of a system that's built for homeless people, which is pretty fucking good if you ask me. When you have the financial hub of the world, you want people sleeping on the streets, you go, no, let's put some money so they can go inside. Like this is, and homeless people are supposed to like basically enter in and out of homelessness. The idea is give them some shelter, maybe they can get back out on their feet.
Right.
The migrants hear about this and they're like, what, free housing? Let's get up there. Right. So they're taking advantage of a system that is not for them. And I think when New Yorkers have kind of learned that, they're like, oh, there's something unethical about this.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of the pushback is happening. But in terms of like visually being able to see it, it's not something that New Yorkers notice.
Right.
We just can't. The news makes it seem like it is.
Right.
We see the article, oh, this guy beats up the police or something like that. But in terms of when you're walking down the street, it is not detectable.
So unless you're near one of these places like the Roosevelt Hotel that they've converted.
It's the Roosevelt is like the one that's right across the street from Madison Square Garden. Mm-hmm. You know the hotel.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe they converted the whole thing.
It's an iconic hotel.
Brother.
It was in that fucking Jennifer Lopez movie.
Oh, yeah, she worked there.
When she was the maid?
When she's the maid, yeah. So, but this is like a hotel we all know. We see it after every Knicks game. It's like you can't fathom that the whole hotel.
Yeah.
So, and also that system that was set up for the homeless was already operating at capacity. And then you increase the amount of migrants into the city by 50%. I think it went up 50% in the last couple of years. Of course, there's going to be this insane overflow, and it just can't handle it.
Nuts.
It just can't handle it. But they're taking advantage of something that's not for them. So I understand the frustration about it.
But is there any kind of pushback to try to put a stop to that?
100%.
What are they doing?
Nothing. Joe, everybody's doing what benefits them. And the politicians are shrewd. Like, Adams is shrewd. He told the governor, Hochul, I think her name is, he was like, listen, I think we're going to have to shut down a new recruitment class for the police. We don't have any more money because we got all these migrants. I mean, you guys got to do something about that. You got to give me some more money. He got some more money. He didn't shut down anything.